Hey guys, this is Gonzo from Mk Armory. Thank you for viewing our Facebook page and being interested in all that we do. Just a little bit about us. We're just kind of a homegrown business that we just basically kind of started doing this as a hobby, and it kind of grew to much more than that, as you may well know from our website and from seeing our stuff advertised on iFunny. Just a little bit about us, just so you kind of understand how things go down sometimes here at Mk Armory. I myself hold 4 jobs. I am doing this. I am a chef at a hibachi grill. I'm a manager at another restaurant, and I'm a soldier on top of all that. So please, if you do decide to buy something from us, bear in mind that it can take some time to do this. I can knock out the frame to a project in one day if I have that day off. If not, then it can take me up to a week maybe to do just one piece. So just please bear that in mind if you decide to buy anything from us. It shouldn't ever take that long normally. I myself am the head craftsman here, and I have my other friend who won't be named just yet working on it. And he's good, but not as good as me, if I can be so self-centered as to say something like that. Some of the stuff that you have, whoever has been messaging on the Facebook page has been talking to me directly. I am managing that. I am in charge of all that. If you have any questions, they all come to me. I answer them as best I can. Sometimes you don't get the answer you're looking for. I do apologize. Like I said, this is a growing business. So some of you are wanting to know how this stuff is made. This is a Daedric helmet from Skyrim. Great game. Fun prop. This, I would model it for you, but this isn't for me. We do size these to fit the person. There will be a spot on our website, hopefully, where you will be able to comment on your order, your dimensions that we'll ask you to. There will be stuff about it on the Facebook page, since we don't have the website up and running yet. But essentially, this is a semi-complete product. Now, a complete product, the only one that we have with us still, would be this Iron Man piece. Now, the reason that sizing is very important and can be weird sometimes, and the reason that you will most likely need to end up padding the inside of this armor yourself, is because the scale factor increases the overall size. You scale to the height of the person, and we can scale it to the length of your limbs. However, like with me, in this special case of this Iron Man gauntlet, my hand fits through just fine, but it is massive around my forearm. So what I ended up having to do is get a little creative. If you can see that inside of here, probably not the best lighting. Here we go. I ended up using little bits of craft foam that you can buy at Walmart. It comes in these little packs, and you can paint over them. They look just fine. That's one of your options for padding. Otherwise, you could actually have really thick foam and cut it out to the shape so it contours exactly to your features. Now, what the product starts out as, another reason we also have difficulty with some of the sizing of these things, this is cardstock. This is a Halo Mark 6 Spartan Armor forearm. Now, it looks about the right size, right? Cool, good to go. Right size for my forearm. That's massive. That's tiny. I can get my hand almost through here. Excuse me. But it tends to rip the front, but it is massive in the back. So with some of these, we will have to end up cutting out small sections that'll be magnetized and held in, that you can just lay your arm inside and slap the cover on top, and it'll be snug on you. Then again, you will also have to provide your own padding for the inside, but that is just one of the ways that you'll be able to get around some of the sizing issues that we have. Now, some of the pictures you may have seen, like the zombie Iron Man, 90% of that was Mk Armory, 10% of that was Hot Topic. Right? This started out as an Iron Man mask you could buy at a cheap Halloween Hot Topic. All I did was I repurposed it, I repainted it, I stripped out the eyes, I molded plastic to the inside, I attached LEDs, and basically did minor battle damage to it, which you can have in your order if you want. Just put it in the comments. As you saw in the Iron Man Gauntlet, some of that. That was a rush job, by the way. So, where'd it go? There it is. Unprofessional. I apologize. But you have in here is exposed fiberglass, which we do not have on any of our products. I chose to do this way because I wanted to deal with it. I needed to have this in 10 minutes, and I didn't have time to throw on any of our padding in here. So that was a rush job. That normally doesn't look like that. Paint is never this bad. I ran out, and it was my own personal thing. And like I've said to one of you on the Facebook page, I do not sell anything that I would not wear myself. I have literally trashed at least half of the projects I've started because I was learning and it just wasn't going right at first. Now it's okay. Normally, like when I started out, I trashed my projects. If I wouldn't, normally I don't sell a first draft item. This is a first draft item. This actually turned out perfectly. There were no blips, no little hang-ups or anything like that appeared on some of my first works, but now they're getting much better. I am not finding myself having to remake items as much or at all, and that is evident with the forearm and with this Boba Fett helmet. Again, another first run around. Now with helmets like this that normally have a visor, it is going to cost a little bit extra than a normal helmet, say for Skyrim, because we have to order special plastics and window tint in order to make an actual visor that you will be able to see out of and nobody able to see in. And it just looks better. It's well worth the price, I promise. And yeah. Alright, some of our products will be wearable. Some of them that we have listed are not to be wearing. There's more as collectible items. Like we have little mini statuettes. I made a Jack Skellington for my friend the other day. That wasn't posted on the page. It'll be on the site. I just don't have that item with me anymore. And right now, I was in the middle of a project of building, for those of you who are fans of Full Metal Alchemist, this is Alphonse Elric's armor. Now, with the way that we do things, some of the items we cannot scale to your size. So they're either password protected from the file that we obtained from somebody else who doesn't want their who doesn't basically want anything affiliated with what they do, so they lock their passwords. So we can have that armor as a display piece only, and you can like build a little stand and set it up or something if you want. But some things will not be able to size. That will be provided in the description on the item. And pretty much it's really quite simple. The site should be up within 2 weeks. I know I said the 1st of January. Sorry, the site editor crashed on us literally 30 minutes ago, and we're working really hard on getting it back up and getting everything going for you guys, because I know a lot of you want to place orders with us. You've spoken to me, and yeah, I'm really excited to get this going. It's just going to take a little bit of time, so please bear with us. Yeah, So here's a little bit on what we do, how we get the files and how we can edit them and all that stuff. And for those of you who want to know how we make this, there will be a different video posted later in the week of how we actually construct these things. This is Gonzo. Thanks for watching.